Hey guys, very good evening. This is Yogen from Fast Coding School. Guys, welcome to day 9. So please confirm if you can hear me, guys. Please confirm. Give me a confirmation, please. Okay, Shivani saying yes. A lot of people using yes options as well. Deepak, Sandeep, Mandal, Chimata, Sakat, Pandit. Okay, a lot of people. Good guys. Thank you. So, guys, today we are at day 9 and this is week 2, right? And, guys, now we are on the dash, if you remember, right? We are on the dash. We have done the installation that is started on Monday, if you remember. And today, what we are going to achieve in the dash, a very important functionality, guys. Today, Sylvester will introduce you a concept of callback, right? A little complex, but a very, very powerful mechanism in enterprise, a software development. And obviously, it will take, a couple of days before you get comfortable with the callback mechanism. Today is just the start. Today will be the introduction of that particular design pattern, which is called as callback, guys. So we'll understand today, and obviously we'll understand few more concepts from the dash, right? So as a second item, action item for today would be a dash core components and its event handling, right? So these are the two primary action items for today, guys. And Sylvester sir, I hope your machine is now okay, in a healthy state now.
I
So
think so. I think so.
yesterday we had some issues with the system, so we could not cover what was supposed to be covered. So I think out of 3 items, we could only cover two first items. So guys, as a final reminder for the registrations, so guys, today 9 p.m. right is the last uh, uh, day and time for the registrations for the internship letter, guys. Okay, if you want to get a formal letter from FOSS Technologies regarding the internship, and uh, guys, one more important announcement is this, that if you are not registering for this internship, so the code that you will use belongs to FOSC IPR. So intellectual property rights, as per the IPR, the code that you will use, without registering, will be part of the FOSC team, guys. It will not belong to you. It will only belong to you if you go for the registration, proper registration mechanism and all, right? So, guys, I think now Sylvester is ready, guys, and I think we can start the session now. So, guys, are you all set? Can we start now? Please give me a confirmation. Okay, so now a lot of people are giving confirmation. अरे कंफर्मेशन देने में तो कंजूसी मत बरतो यारो, गर्मी पड़ रही है, इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी है कि हम हाथ पैर भी नहीं चलाएं, राइट? देयर इज नो एआई सिस्टम एज सच कि तुम्हारे ब्रेन की सिस्टम को पढ़ के यस नो बोल दे, अभी तक नहीं बना है. इट विल टेक सम टाइम. अभी तो कोरोना वैक्सीन ही नहीं बनी है. तो गाइज, आई थिंक ही इज रेडी. सो सिल्वेस्टर सर, ओवर टू यू.
Thank you, sir. Let me share my screen now. Yeah, all set, guys. Good evening, guys and girls. Tell me one thing, how many people have done my homework, yesterday's homework? और कितनों ने नहीं किया? Parijit saying yes, Shubham saying yes. Shashank, don't raise your hand. Pratik is saying done. Ritesh is saying done. How many people has not done? How many people have not done my homework and why? I just want to see the reason why people are not doing the homework. या चल मी कोई भी नहीं एक अरे सच तो बोल दो मुझे पता है काफी लोग नहीं कर रहे होमवर्क हैव द गट्स टू से यस आई एम नॉट डूइंग होमवर्क सब सो गए क्या nobody is there don't worry no problem so guys yesterday I taught you about HTML components.
So Saloni is saying that I didn't do the homework. I think she's the only candidate accepting that I didn't.
Good, Saloni. Saloni, can you give me the reason also why? Exams. Okay. Valid reasons, Saloni. But if your exams are over, Saloni, I think so you can now spend time and do that. Tanmay is also saying I did not do. Okay, Tanmay. Okay. Good, Saloni, good. So guys, just a recap of yesterday. I taught you how to put HTML components in your web page. Okay, stop chatting now guys, let's concentrate back. So I taught you how to create your UI and I told you that the UI related work I'll be doing where? In the create app UI. And you people remember in the div I created two components and they were all HTML components guys. One was h1 tag if you people remember and other one was the button tag. Okay, so if you people remember I showed a text which was terrorism analysis with insights and one was click to test and I was able to successfully show this information onto your UI part. And if you people remembered, I talked about two attributes. Guys, just concentrate. I talked about two attributes. One was known as children, the other was known as ID. Okay. And I told you, whenever you people are using the concept of UI, whenever you're building a UI in HTML or you are building a UI in Dash, make a point to give an ID. And in the coming days, in today also session, I'll give you a reference why the ID is important. Do people get it? So ID is very important, guys. So whenever you are creating an HTML component, you should always put a ID. So guys, now what I need to do is, let's run my old program. Okay, let me show you that old program. It's a very simple one. It says analysis, terrorism analysis using with insights. Okay, I have a URL which is getting open, which is 127.0.0.1 on the port number 8050. And guys, now if I do click, guys, did you see? When I am clicking on this using my mouse pointer, nothing is happening. Did you get it? Nothing is happening. But what I want, guys, what I want is, when I click on this, I want that this text should change. Did you get my intention, guys? What is my intention? If anybody clicks on this, this text should get changed. And I should be informed how many clicks has happened. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means I want the scrolling number also to be displayed on this button. So guys, just let me know, is my problem statement clear to you? What I need to do now? Is my problem statement clear to you? I'm going to teach you today how to do this event handling. Guys, this concept is known as event handling. And if you people have worked in JavaScript, you must already be knowing this concept. That anybody clicks on it, there is a concept of event handling, and based on that event handling, I can do some text. Okay, I am going to teach you the same thing now. And guys, to learn this, you need to learn a concept which is known as callbacks. Okay, so guys, concentrate what I'm trying to say. To use this concept, you need to use a concept which is known as callbacks. Guys, just let me know, if there is a function I need to define, what is the way to define a function? How to give a definition of a function? Guys, let me know on the chat if you people want to define a function, what is the syntax? Yes, Nitesh, you are right. It's def. Okay. And then you give any name. Nikita, you're right. Okay. That means if I want a function to be made, what I'll say, okay. Let me give you an example for that also. So let me define a function for you. Okay. Let's say the definition is def. Okay. Function name is my function. I do not want any parameters to it. Okay. I give a colon and then I say return hi. Is it clear? This is the way to define a function. Fair enough. You know how to define a function. Can you people tell me how many ways are there to call this function? Guys, concentrate what I'm trying to say. How many ways are there to call this function? How can I call this function? I can define the function. How can I call the function, guys? Just let me know. On the chat, guys, how to call a function. Shriram has said yes, using a function object. It's so simple, guys. If you want to call a function, you use the name, okay, with the parenthesis. That's it. Is it clear, guys? So this is the way to define a function and this is a way to call a function. Guys, do you people know, is there any other way to call a function other than this? Is there any other way to call a function? No. Okay? There is no other way to call a function. But guys, if I am able to call a function, guys, using a magic, guys, I'll teach you magic today. So if you are able to call a function using a magic, okay, that concept is known as callbacks. Okay, calling a function using magic or trick. This concept is known as callback. So guys, is the definition clear to you? What is a callback? A callback is nothing but a function which is getting called. Using what? Some magic or trick, or you can say jadoo. Okay, so I'll teach you some jadoo today, guys. That if you people need to call a function using some magic trick or jadoo, that concept is known as callbacks. So guys, what I wanted in this example, I told you, if anybody clicks on that, I need to call what? A function to do some work for me. So guys, if you people want to do that, the first thing what you need to do is you need to add one more attribute here, which is a system level attribute, which is known as n clicks is equal to 0. Guys, concentrate here, something new. What is the name of that attribute? N clicks. And it is a system defined attribute, guys. And what it does, it stores the information how many clicks has happened. Is it clear, guys? क्या store करता है n clicks? N clicks stores how many times you have clicked that button. It's a system level attribute, guys. You don't need to add yourself. It's a system level attribute which gives what? It gives you how many times you people have clicked. That means the first time what I'm saying is that this value, default value should be 0. So what I'm saying, n clicks is equal to 0 means what? This variable or this attribute keeps a watch on how many times you people have clicked. And when you people have clicked, it will increment starting from 0 because by default the value is 0. Is it clear, guys? What you need to do? Is this concept clear to you? Okay, yes, Nitesh, it's an internal counter. Okay, so what is n clicks, guys? N clicks is an attribute or a variable, a system variable which keeps a track that how many times it has been clicked. And I am saying that this counter value should be incremented or starting from 0. Fair enough. Okay. And guys, if you want to do this magic of callbacks now, because I want that when anybody clicks on this n clicks, okay, I need to update the UI. So what I'll do is, guys, I'll create a function here. Okay, the function name is def update app UI. Okay, and here I want to write a logic. Did you get it, guys? I want to write a logic here. And if you people remember in Python, when you don't want to write any statement, you can write a statement which is pass. Pass means nothing, guys. There is no statement. Okay? Anubha, just keep your questions, just concentrate on what I'm trying to teach you. All your questions will be cleared by default. Okay? So guys, did you people get me what I'm trying to say? So I'll say this function update app UI, I need to write a logic here. Okay? Write a logic to update the button text. Okay, which text? The click to test I need to update. This is what I need to achieve. Is it clear, guys? So what I'm saying is now this def function needs to be called. So guys, is this clear to you now? This function update app UI needs to be called when? Needs to be called when someone clicks on the button. So I told you I'll be teaching you magic, guys. Magic is what? If anybody clicks on that button, guys, if anybody clicks on this button, what I want, my function needs to be called. Which function? Update app UI. Is it clear, guys? And if you want to do that Jadoo, okay, you need to write this statement, guys. Okay, what is the statement? It's a magic statement, it's my trick, it's my Jadoo, guys. What you need to say? App.callback, open bracket, close bracket, and I have used a concept which is saying output and input. So guys, let me now import some variables from here. So I'll say from dash dot dependency import, okay, input comma output, okay. But no, as you know, no problem. I'm going to use that now. Here it is, okay. So what it says, guys, input and output, okay. Jatin, I'm not going into the terminology. I'm trying to keep it very simple, okay. I'm trying to tell you a way or a magic to use the concept of callbacks. And what it says, in this concept of callbacks, okay, in this concepts of callback, I'm stopping the chat, guys, concentrate on the screen. In the concept of callbacks, what I'm teaching you, there are two concepts. One is known as your output and one is known as your input. What do you mean by input and what do you mean by output? Input means that control on your UI on which the event will happen. And which event? The click event will happen. Did you understand, guys? What is input? Input means you are trying to tell that when anybody clicks on my button, that will be considered as an input. So guys, do you people remember now what was the button close? Button close was the ID for my button. So what I'm saying in the input, it's like a binding, guys. It's known as a wiring concept. What I'm wiring, if there is a button click on this button close, I want this function to be called. Is it clear? This is what the input means. But guys, I told you, when anybody tries to click on the button, what I need to do? I need to update the text of the button. That means output means what? Output means that control which I want to change. Naturally, I want to change what? Button control. And what is the attribute? The attribute is what? Children. Because you know, click to test is written in where? Children. Is it clear, guys? So in the output, this means what? Which control you want to change. And the second parameter means which attribute of that control you want to change. Is it clear, guys? This is the concept of input and output. Okay. So what I'll do now, what you people want is when anybody clicks on this button, a value will be changed in n clicks. And what I want, guys, this n click should be passed here because I want it on my function. Okay. And now what I can say is, I can say print value passed is equal to, okay, I can use a comma operator, okay, and say str. If you people remember, str converts the integer to your text. So guys, is this concept clear to you of the wiring or the callback? According to my problem statement, I have defined who is the input. Event is happening where? From where I want to get the value. If you are able to answer that question, that becomes your input. And when the input happens, I want to update something. That becomes the output. Whom I want to update? The button close. What I want to update? The children attribute. And I'll be writing that code, guys. Don't worry. I'll be writing that code. Is it clear, guys? This is the concept of callback. And you people can consider this as a syntax part. I've explained you the syntax. Okay, this is that magic. This is that magic code or the trick to call this function automatically. Did you people get it? I told you. What is a callback? Calling a function using some magic or trick is known as callbacks. Okay, let me run and show you guys. Okay, now let me run this, guys. There is a problem. Did you get it, guys? There is a problem. But can you people see what I've said here? I have not returned anything. Okay? So guys, see, value passed is 0. Value passed is 0. This function is called automatically. And because guys, there is no return statement, it has returned null. Because it has returned null, what it has done? It has changed the text of this. Why? This text has become what? Null. So if you want to solve this problem, guys, if you want to solve this problem, I have to write a return statement saying what? Click to test. Now see the difference, guys. When I do this, okay, it gives me click to test. Okay, and if you see this, guys, it is said value passed is 0. That means I have not clicked on this also, but then also this function is called. Because why? Because I am able to set it as a callback using input. That means I have binded that, I have wired that. If there is something happening, then also, and the first time also, this function needs to be called. Guys, now I am opening your chat. I know you'll be having a lot of queries. Just put your queries. I'm waiting. So Tanmay said, sir, callback is a way to write callback or app in the value defined above. Yes, it's a way, Tanmay, it's a part of your syntax I told you. Okay. Anusha is saying, I did not understand this concept. No problem, Anu, I'll repeat it. Akshay is saying, sir, children mein kya aayega? Children mein text है, Akshay. Okay. Ritesh is saying, what is str nclicks? I've just converted, Ritesh, this nclicks is integer. I've converted into a string. That's it. Okay. Santosh, does this clear your doubt also? We are not calling Narayan, it's automatic. That argument's there, we are not calling this function. No, Anuva, not possible. Akshat, I'll explain, don't worry. Because this is string and this is integer, that's why. Nitesh, I told you, do not run your code when I am teaching you. Bad practice. Okay?
Sylvester sir,
Yeah.
बच्चों को समझाइए कि अभी पैनिक होने की जरूरत नहीं है, ये अभी इनके लिए एक बॉम्ब है, ये बॉम्ब हाथ में पकड़ा है आज आपने इनको, तो अभी ये लोग थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेस में आएंगे, because you know this is something a kind of a new concept, completely new concept, and they have never seen this, you know, in their academics, right?
So it's very
ज्ञान बरसता है, वैसे ही इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कुछ होता नहीं है, तो ज्ञान तो फिर इम्प्लीमेंट करने में तो प्रॉब्लम आएगी। तो थोड़ा सा आप इनको, मेरा मानना है कि एक दो बार आपको,
I know, एक दो बार समझाना पड़ता है इसको,
पड़ सकता है।
Yeah. No, Mohit, there's no JS. You don't need to use a JS. I'm explaining you how to use Python, Mohit. This is not a class of JavaScript, Mohit. Is it clear? Guys, I am stopping again. I am explaining you again, guys. I'm stopping your chat. Okay? Let's concentrate back. First of all, it's a new concept to you people, guys. You people will have a problem in understanding. I know that. Okay? Don't worry. I'll re-explain you multiple times. Because if you don't understand this concept, it's very difficult for you people to understand Dash. And I have seen multiple videos on the net. Nobody is able to explain in the right way how exactly the callback works. Okay? It's only when you practice, guys, it makes you. Is it clear? So let me again come. Okay? So guys, I told you, concentrate back on the screen. Callbacks is a way to call a function magically or with a trick. That is clear to you? What is a callback? You people know that a function can be called, or a function can only be called using its name. And you people all answered that question of mine. I remember everybody answered that question. That if you want to call a function, you need to call by the name, open bracket and end bracket. Perfect. Everybody knows that. But can I call a function without calling its name? Okay. That concept is known as callbacks. And I gave you an example that whenever on the app of mine, when I want to click on that button, guys, when I want to click on that button, okay, I want to change that button only. So guys, who is the main actor? Guys, who is the main actor? The button. What is the ID for that button? Button underscore close. Who is taking that input? My button. Because I am clicking. That clicking is an input, guys. So that's why I have said dash.dependencies.input. And guys, as a part of your syntax, there are two things to a callback. What is my output, comma, what is my input? And my inputs can be multiple, guys. That's why I have used a list here. So somebody has asked me this question, sir, why have you used a list, a square bracket? Because there might be multiple buttons on my UI. That means there might be multiple inputs. And there might be a case where it might be a multiple output also. No problem, there are different cases. But I am taking a simple case. I have one input and one output. Now consider it back, guys. In the input, I means which is the control. This is the ID of that control, guys. If you people remember, my ID was button close. This is that ID of my control, which is taking the input. And what is the input, guys? N clicks. And N clicks is coming from where? From my button. What I want is, when anybody clicks on my input button, I want to capture a value which is N clicks and call a function of mine which is known as update UI. And if you can see, this attribute here becomes the input parameter for your function. Naturally, I want that. Why? Because I want to use that N clicks value in showing in my button. Second part, what do you mean by output, guys? Output means मुझे change किसको करना है? When button click होगा, when anybody clicks on button, whom I want to change? The first is the ID. I want to change the button close. What you want to change, guys? I want to change the children. Fair enough. Okay? And this are interlinked, guys. N clicks, what is there in the input is passed as a parameter to your function, and what is in the output, guys, is passed to the children of your output. Is it clear, guys? Concentrate again. What you get in the input as the second parameter is available in your functions as an nclicks, and whatever you return from your function gets passed to your children of your button close. Is it clear? And it is very important. That means always this function of mine, and I won't be calling this function now, this callback of mine will always have an attribute and always have a return value. Is it clear, guys? My callback will always have attribute and my callback will always have return values. The parameter which is getting into my function or my callback is coming from my input, and whatever I am returning is getting updated on my output. So guys, is this concept clear to you? Just let me know on the chat now. I have again explained you people. Just give me a confirmation, guys. नितेश, वही तो जादू है. That is the जादू, नितेश. Yes, Amelia, it will be clear if you do yourself. No, Anusha. Pratik, we have defined but it's not called. This is my magic function which is calling this. या वेदा, जादू हर समय टफ ही होता है. Yes. No, I'm coming, Naman. Let me come on again, okay? So guys, now let me run. I've stopped your chat. See guys. But guys, can you see now? When I am clicking, nothing is happening. Did you see? When I am clicking, nothing is happening. Why? But I'll again start, guys. Then I'll come. You people will come to know. Let me run it again, guys. Okay, guys. See now. Value pass is 0. That means update app UI is called without clicking also. Point to be noted, guys. This function will call every time whenever the page is loaded the first time. Okay, if you have not clicked also, this function will be called, or this callback will be called. Why? Because your page, whenever your page gets loaded, the callbacks are called. You should note this point and write, guys, that all your callbacks will be getting called whenever the page loads the first time. Is it clear? Now see guys, if I say click to test, guys see, the value passed is 1. That means this function is again called. But this time the value of n clicks which is coming from input is also updated. And what is the value? 1. Now guys, if I click again, see now, this function is called again. So can you people see? My callback function is getting called again and again. With what? with the updated values from your n clicks, and this time the value is what? 2. So guys, just let me know now that if I want to update the text, where should I write my code? It's a question to you people. I want to show this number 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you people are right. Okay. So let me write that, and you people should appreciate it, that what I want to do. If your n clicks, okay, is greater than 0. Why guys? I know, because my function is called what? When the function is, the app is loading also, I'll say return what? Click to test, okay, equal to plus str, and I'll say n clicks. Guys, is this logic correct now? And I'll say else. Else say what? Else I'll say return click to test. So guys, this statement will be called when the page is loading the first time, and this will be called again and again whenever I click on the button. Okay, let's see the jadoo again guys. You people will come to know. Okay, I have not clicked, so the text is what? Click to test. Okay, and if you see here, the value passed is 0. That means this function was called. Perfect. Now when I click on click to test, okay, now see the value passed is what? 1. And you can see I have updated this. Click to test is equal to 1 because of this statement. Veda, you should always write your callback before the main. Okay, so if you see, I have returned this before the main. It's like a function. Is it okay? Guys, let me know, is this clear to you? That whenever I'm clicking this, the text is getting updated. So Priyanka, is this clear to you again now? I've explained it back. Yes, Pratik, थोड़ा समझ में आया, very good. When you write yourself, then only you will come to know. Okay, now guys, one very important question to you people. If you people are able to answer me, everything will be clear to you. Okay, it's a library, Akhil. It's the name of the library. Dash dot dependencies is the name of the library. Next thing guys, just let me know guys, if I click on this, I want you people to change this. Did you get it guys? My question has changed now. I'm saying when I click on this, I want this to be changed. You people tell me what changes I need to do here. You people tell me what changes I need to do that. Yes, you people are right. I don't want to change this. What I want to change? I want to change the main title ID. And what I'll do? I'll change this. Okay, let's see now guys, does this is working or no now? Yeah, this has also become click to test. It will become click to test, no? Why? Because I have written here on the load, on the page load, return what? Click to test. And now guys, when I click on this, guys, see, my text is changing here, it is not getting changed. Guys, just let me know, is this concept clear to you? And what is important guys is input का ये parameter becomes the attribute here, parameter here. Is it clear? Input attributes become the parameter here, and whatever is the return type of this function will change this attribute of this ID. Is it clear guys? This is the summary for that. Clear? This is the syntax, Anubha. I am giving you the syntax only. Whatever you return here will always change this only. Did you get it, Anubha? We defined what to be changed in the output. We defined where to take the input, and we defined using my parameter and my return. So I have to write here. If this is your case, I have to write here. So I have to write here like this then. Is it clear, Veda? But I have used this. It is changing that. Did you get it? Veda, did you get it? Tanmay, it's a very basic question what you are asking. This is string. This is string, guys. This is integer. Can you concatenate integer with string? No. It's a best practice to convert that integer to what? Integer into a string. That's why I've used str. So guys, let me know, is this concept of callbacks clear to you? Yes, Naman, you are right. It's a very important concept, guys. Very important concept. Good. Okay. I'll take a small part. One more thing. Yes, Ritesh, when you practice and watch the video again, you'll come to know. Don't worry. Okay. Now, guys, this callback mechanism is so complex. The only way for you people to understand is watch the video again and practice. Okay. Let me show you one more concept, guys. Import, okay, dash core components as DCC. Okay. So guys, I'm stopping your chat here. Let's concentrate back on the screen. I am importing like an HTML components. There are core components of dash also. I am importing that as DCC. These are some of the advanced controls for dash. If you want to make that jazzy looking UIs, all that is present in my core components. Okay. So how to do that, guys? Let's see that. So what I'll do is, guys, now I'll again change this to my button. Okay. And now, guys, concentrate here. I'll say comma here because I want to add one more component. I'll say html.hr. What is hr? Sorry, a horizontal line. Now, guys, I'm saying DCC. These all were my HTML components. But now what I'm trying to put is my DCC components. That is my dash core components. And I have got a graph. Okay, I can create a graph here. And whenever I told you, you need to use what? The concept of the ID. I'm saying I want to name this as a graph object. Okay, so in this way I am able to create a new core component from dash, which is a graph, because I am teaching you now how to add a graph. Okay. And guys, now let me run and show you. Did you people get? I told you I want a line is there. Then I told you I want a graph is come. Is it clear, guys? Just let me know you people now also know how to use core components. Okay, I'll teach more in the next session, guys, but I think so. Today I have covered a very important concept. The first is callback mechanism. The second is how to use the dash core components. Okay, and guys, if you want a drop down, you can put a drop down also, DCC dot drop down. Okay, and what I need to do, I need to give an ID. ID is equal to what? Drop down 1 and give a comma. And guys, let me run this now. And here I have a drop down. There's no value, guys. I'll teach you how to put a values also. So I have a drop down also. So guys, tell me, is this concept clear to you? Shubham is saying, we learned many concepts of DCC in videos that you told us to watch. Very good, Shubham. Yes, Nantini, you can use text box also. Very easy concept. I've given you the basic concept now. Okay? But Nitesh and Shubham, I think so you must have watched the videos, but now your concept must have become clear. Do you agree with me, Shubham and Nitesh? If you people have watched the video, good. So today's homework is, guys, I want you people to show me that button click and the value should be changing on the button. That is the first homework. The second homework is I want you people to show a drop down, an empty drop down and an empty graph to me. This is the homework for today. Is it okay, guys? Can anybody help me in putting this homework on the Slack? Can you put the homework on the Slack? These are the two homeworks for today. Is it clear? The first is you people need to show me the event handling for the button, and when anybody clicks on that, I want you people to update the text of the button. Did you get it? Second is I want you people to show me two components from the dash core components. One is the drop down and one is the graph. Is this clear? So this was from my side, guys. So now if you have any technical questions, just put it on the Slack. Okay. And just give me a feedback for today's session. How was it? A feedback, guys. How was the session today? Did you be able to understand? Tanmay is saying interesting. Nathan is saying useful, nice, a bit heavy. Yes, Paridhi, it is heavy. Now all the sessions will become, Paridhi will become more typical. The best thing is you need to practice this every day. Watch the video, Paridhi, every day and then perform it. You won't have any problem then. Okay. Now all the sessions from tomorrow onwards are more heavier. Is it okay, Paridhi? Yes, Shivam, it is your work for callback now. Sriram is saying amazing session, sir. Good. Thank you, Sriram. Yes, again, it is interesting and new. Santosh, yes, it is informative. Yes, Akshat, it is going to be interesting day by day now. Day by day.
Guys, now your real test of commitment and sincerity towards the project would be tested, right? Now onwards, you are moving into a phase two, guys. Phase one was just taking baby steps. Now, we are graduating to the next phase, guys, where you need to deal a couple of complex stuff as well. So guys, you have to put your sincerity and commitment to this, and definitely you need to give some time as well. So maybe just extra half an hour is enough, right? You take 1 hour class from Sylvester, and then half an hour or 45 minutes are okay, but you need to put it regularly, right?
But
Then
I think
only
so. But I
your
think so.
project would be
I think so,
completed.
sir. Sir, what these people need to practice is they should concentrate on this 1 hour of session of mine every day. Okay, and make some notes, guys. Listen, what I'm trying to say. Okay, when you are doing this 1 hour session of mine, if you people see, we teach you a lot of things conceptually in this 1 hour. Make a note and keep. Then,
दूसरा
then
इनको
take a
सर
rest.
कई बार वीडियोस को भी रिपीट जा
हाँ
करके
हाँ वही मैं
देखना
आ रहा हूँ
पड़ेगा.
सर
दे
इधर
विल
आ
हैव
रहा
टू
हूँ
वॉच द वीडियोस.
and then do what guys, take a rest. Okay, by the time the videos will be shared with you people, then do what, when you get the videos, practice on the laptop. Then this is the way people will be able to complete the project, guys. I'm telling you, everybody, if you people don't follow this way, it is very tough for you people to do the project then. But if you do this way, guys, every day, there'll be no issues. Yes, sir, you were saying something.
एक बार तुमने इस प्रैक्टिस को स्टार्ट कर दिया फॉलो करना, थिंग्स वुड बी very easy for you. You will come to in a mindset that how enterprise things are working right in the industry, and you will also have a kind of आपका दिमाग खुलने लगेगा, जिसको कहते हैं ना कि यार वो प्रॉब्लम मैंने सॉल्व की थी और दिमाग खुल गया कि यार ये चल क्या रहा है, ये दुनिया कैसे चल रही है. एंड सिमिलरली वंस यू अंडरस्टैंड द सेम कॉन्सेप्ट्स, यू कैन अप्लाई द सेम कॉन्सेप्ट्स इन द अदर प्रोजेक्ट्स दैट यू आर डीलिंग or you will deal. You won't need any help from the first once you understand the basic philosophy कि यार ये हो कैसे रहा है, right? तो एक बार वो तुमने उस पार्ट को पकड़ लिया, things are just one click away from you guys to achieve. फिर उसके बाद एक बार थोड़ा सा कंफर्ट जोन से सबको बाहर आने की जरूरत है. एक बार वो बाहर आप आ गए, आप यू विल डू वंडर्स, राइट? यू विल डू वंडर्स. सिल्वेस्टर है चाहे नहीं है, योगेंद्र है चाहे नहीं है, फर्स्ट है चाहे नहीं है, इट डजंट मैटर. एक बार तुमने उस चीज को पकड़ लिया, फिर कहानी तुम्हारे साथ है, फिर दुनिया तुम्हारी मुट्ठी में है गाइस. ये चीज समझ लो. एक बार तुमको अपनी जगह से उठना पड़ेगा, अपने कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर आना पड़ेगा. And there is a pain in that, right? There is a pain in that. Then you have to take that pain if you want to get a success. That's it, guys.
I think so. In the last session also, sir, what I saw was people who have not registered with us, they lose the interest after today because उनका commitment नहीं है ना कुछ. There's no commitment. And then what will happen? They don't see the video. They don't get to see the videos, and then the interest loses, and then they drop out of the project season. So, guys, this is also one of the reasons that I recommend you people who are serious, they should register for it because they'll be getting access to the videos, and it's very important. And this is my last season statistics, which says people who have not done this were the people who left the project after this in week 2. So guys, if you people are really want to complete the project, so guys, somebody asked me, sir, why you are making the first 2 weeks free? Guys, the first 2 weeks are free for you people so that you people can take a decision. Whether I'll be able to do the project or no, whether the project is the cup of tea for me or no, whether the project is I can handle that project or no. Once you people are comfortable with that, and once that confidence is developed within you people, I would request those people who are serious in doing the project, they should register for it. It's just a matter of 200, 2000 rupees. It's not a big amount. आप लोग जीन्स खरीद देते हो 5-5 हजार रुपए की, 2-2 हजार रुपए के आप लोग अपने फ्रेंड्स को पार्टी दे देते हो, मैकडॉनल्ड्स में खा के आ जाते हो, डोमिनोज में खा के आ जाते हो. But this is an investment for you people for your career. And if you people are not aligned, no issue. But अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट आ गया है, अगर आपको इसको प्रोजेक्ट को खत्म करना है, I would recommend you people to go for that registrations. Is it clear, guys? That was from my side, and it's good, Shubham. You are making notes, really very good. Okay, Shubham, can you share that notes with me? I'll try to show to the people also that how you people are making the notes. Shubham, can you mail me now? Just mail me, or you can put it on the Slack. Shubham, do one thing. If you're making your notes every day, just put your notes on the Slack for everybody. It will be an incentive for them. They would be motivated to do that. And guys, this is a practice what we have seen. People who make notes while learning online, and after the online session, when they watch the video again and practice, the learning is great. So guys, let me know one thing. Physical class better है या Sylvester sir की class better है? What is better? You must have felt the difference now. Good, Anuba, if you're doing that. Thank you, guys. So, see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye bye. Good night. If you have any questions, put it on the Slack now. See you tomorrow now. Thank you, Tanmay. Tanmay, you're from which college? Punjabi University. Okay, Tanmay. Thank you, guys. So, can you end the session now? Yogendra sir?
Yeah, I will do.